Sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Phillips is up with it. No problem here. One away. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
He throws him on the fastball there. Andre Ethier goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Kane to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Kane.
Now a flare out toward right center. Taylor is there. One pitch, one out. Here's Brandon Phillips. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Drilled down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. And he's safe.
Batting fourth, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gary Sanchez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning. You put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Curtis Granderson. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he got a 2-strike breaking ball up in the zone. He fouled it off. I don't know. Maybe that was a ball he could have handled a little bit better.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with another 0-2. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for route number 2.
Batting sixth.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he'll dive back in safely. First offering on its way. Right there for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First delivery to him on the way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. Now the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kiermaier ranging back to the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Left side, scooped up on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Austin Barnes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Austin Barnes goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Liner toward right center. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kiermaier.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grichuk racing back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Andre Ethier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Justin Turner. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he does.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Left fielder. Randall
First pitch
Grichuk.
coming. Here it is. And this is fouled straight back. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Barnes finds it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. The pitcher, Lance Lynn, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Phillips. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brandon Phillips becomes out number 2 this inning. Carlos Correa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. At the plate, Matt Carpenter. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Simmons is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. It is Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Curtis Granderson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The batter, number 8.
Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
The batter,
ready
3.
now, Chris
Second
Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Now batting.
Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Simmons is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores. Now at the plate, Kenta Maeda. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Domingo Santana.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away. Striding in, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Here's Simmons at short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting.
Here's Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the upper deck and gone. Standing in, Lance Lynn.
Pitcher, Lance
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Andre Ethier.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there, strike 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Turner goes down for out number 2 in the top half. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Santana going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. For Goldschmidt, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder Lorenzo.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Lorenzo Cain is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Brandon Phillips is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Correa. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Into the windup and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Yeah, the hitter probably doesn't like that call, but the guy on the mound, he's hit that spot all game. He earned it.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Suarez. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Barnes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Striding in once again, Kenta Maeda. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Sanchez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Carpenter.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt him.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Weekly hit towards first. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Santana. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Andre Ethier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. Justin Turner is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Way in front of a great slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Barnes recovers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
The batter.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Digging in, Lance Lynn. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Jesse Winkler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Brandon Phillips. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to third. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Drew Storen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
98, Drew Storen.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Paul Goldschmidt. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Goldschmidt.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Fielder, number 7.
In is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here it comes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Simmons at short. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, 2 down now. Now batting, Matt Carpenter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Chris Taylor, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Chris Taylor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Only chance is a bare hand. He beat it out. A great effort comes up short, and now the potential lead run is on base at first. Scott Schebler will be called upon here to hit with in tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. At the plate, Andre Ethier. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third. 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Ethier. He falls behind 0-2 now.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Right side. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. In to score, the runner from third. And he is in there. Now in the box, Justin Turner. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana racing back. Gone! Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Takes this the other way to right. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. Striding in, Curtis Granderson. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string. Will Harris, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Will Harris.
Standing in, Domingo Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Domingo Santana.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there. When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Domingo Santana is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Now a big swing, and this ball is flushed out to deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Stepping into the box, Rendell Grichuk. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 1 out, nobody on. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Drew Storen. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.